Well, the special thing about this area is the geography. All the hiking trails, the variety of wildlife and trees, and plants is truly amazing place to be.
We have a rail trail that runs right through town, and I'll ride my bike along that a lot, and it's really nice. We also have a ton of, nature preserves and state parks in the area.
We have the beautiful Shandong Mountains. We have lots of rivers and streams. We have the Beer Kill, which goes through the town.
When weather started becoming less predictable and more extreme, that's when I realized that climate change was really affecting my lifestyle.
And how did you feel?
I like storms, so I kind of enjoyed the extreme weather that we were having, but also sad knowing that climate change is having a real effect globally.
One summer it got really hot out. It was, constantly above 100 degrees, and the algae bloom in the water got so, violent or so explosive that a lot of fish just started ending up on our beach. We had to go out, shovel dead fish off of our beach shores, and it was really unpleasant. The smell was terrible. We couldn't go in the water for weeks on end because of this, and that really started to open up my mind.
I've noticed the weather has changed in the winter. We sometimes have very warm days. We don't have sustained snow or ice cover. I'm also noticing that the summers are very hot and dry. As a gardener, it becomes a challenge to keep the crops that I'm growing controlled with the water. Sometimes the rain is just endless. Like last year, we had so much rain, and then suddenly it was incredibly dry.
The lack of snow in this area in the recent years has really been, it's what I've experienced as a weird climate change, because normally we get snow from November all the way to April, let's say.
I have noticed that over my years of skiing, I've been skiing since the age of 3, and I've noticed that there is been less and less snowfall almost every year, or we just haven't been able to manage a steady snowfall base for quite some time, and snow melts rapidly whenever we get it. We've been closing earlier and earlier every single year. Just not too long ago, early March, we had a day where it was 70 degrees, and that's uncommon for March. The sad part is we're starting to get used to it and just sort of accepting it at this point. It's sort of alarming.
Several years back, there was a very large hurricane, Irene, and our road collapsed. That was unbelievable. The entire road literally collapsed down the mountain. The damage that was done from all of those hurricanes in the past several years has been extreme.
I'm riding my bike more to work. I've been walking to work. And so that's had a positive effect on me, and of course in my local community.
So, in the warmer weather, I like to bike around instead of driving around. So I have a small commuter bike. I like to, cycle. I also like to, I make sure to cycle. I rarely fly, rarely go on these mass vacations that require the use of airplanes. I also try and, buy local foods and support local businesses as well.
When we shop, we're trying to buy in bulk, so we don't have a lot of extra plastic and a lot of extra waste. And we recycle and we compost all of our food scraps.
Well, I imagine the future to be bright, actually. Like the earth has amazing, when COVID first hit and people were put away, they were locked down, the environment did an amazing recovery. And so I think that the Earth has the amazing ability to recover in a short amount of time. So I think our future is going to be good.
So I'm very upset, unfortunately, for what's going to happen with the future. I don't know how much we can, affect, even with use of, like there will be effects, but I don't know if it's going to be immediate change with the use of solar and wind power or hydroelectric power. Even, my advice to the world about climate change is, it's one step at a time, and it takes a lot of people. It doesn't just take a few people to make a difference. It takes huge organizations. It takes everyone just in your normal everyday life to just make small changes, and hopefully over time it will affect our climate in a positive way.
It's beyond just recycling and renewing and reusing. I think people really have to take major steps to reduce their carbon footprint and make choices every day about how you're going to live and what you can do to really respect the earth and pay attention to the climate issues that are out there.
Don't mess it up. That's all the world we got.
What's your climate story?